I think we're going live. Should be.
Off. Off.
So coming far? Yeah.
We're live, bro.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We're live and he's farting. That's great.
Wow.
That'll definitely get you
That's
some viewers.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I think we're live, guys. And the chat box is working, which is awesome. What is going on, guys? It will be a short one, I think. I have Jason Swart with me here. He'll be commentating with you all, and Ivan Cienes, aka Amigo from Spain, that follows me everywhere. You guys know his craft. He's the magician behind the camera that edits all of my videos for me and runs the social media, so he'll be helping commentating here as well and helping with the stream if something goes wrong. We already had some issues with the internet, so hopefully everything goes smooth. What I'll be doing on this stream is I will be trying to complete the drill that Tyler Styer showed me last year at the Moscone Cup. It's I'll show you the setup, and hopefully my microphone will be working when I'm downstairs as well. Please let us know in the chat if you can hear me while I'm down on the ball shooting talking, because we need some feedback, because it's the first time for us that we're doing it this way. And yeah, enjoy it. It's probably I mean, if I complete the drill too fast, I'm gonna do something else. If not, then I think we're gonna cut it maybe just before 11 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah, and I'll be monitoring the chat on Facebook, guys, so if you want to be able to communicate with me, do it there. What's up, D-Rick? Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Happy
Ike is
early
already
Thanksgiving. Here. Ike, the moderator. Make sure you're helping us out, Ike.
Is everything working fine right now, guys? Is the audio good?
Yeah, give us some thumbs up.
Yeah, Q&A always. Always.
Well, Alan, what are we selling? We just launched
all
the Team USA stuff. Better head on down. We just launched all of the Team USA signed merch. Let us know if you can hear Feder now.
Bro, I think you should check if the video desktop audio is on.
It's not.
It's not.
Try to turn it on. It's gonna, then you're gonna be able to hear me. But then also, once I go downstairs, the music may be a little too loud. So you should tell me to turn the music down or something.
All right, let's see if we can hear Feder. Thank you, Richard. Make sure you guys give us some feedback. Got a new filter on the main table there. It's a little bit messy. Let's see if we can complete this drill. If you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you're at thefederghost.com and check out the Moscone Team USA signed merch. It just dropped today, and it's going to sell out quick. Signed cue balls, signed 9 balls. Big posters this year.
How do you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
16 times 24.
Please let me know if you could hear me.
And a 16 times 20. So make sure you go
So
over
the
there and grab
setup
one
is
of
like
those.
this. We have.
Alan says the music is way too loud.
Let's do it in order. Let's do it in order.
Or we can turn his
2, 3, 4,
microphone down a little bit.
5, 6.
No, but I'm gonna go tell him to turn it down a little because we want to hear him speak.
Yeah, we want to be able to hear him speak. He's setting up a drill that Opie, his teammate Tyler Styer, showed him. But yeah, anyways, make sure you slide out to federghost.com and grab that. There's only a limited supply, and the cue balls are selling. The cue balls and the 9 balls are selling fast, so those will be sold out tonight for sure. So make sure you run out there and grab that. Every purchase will be coming with a ghost patch to throw on your bag as well. That happens throughout the stream. Also, there's some USA Federgorst 3-second collaboration cases. You guys want to check those out. They're really awesome quality. And there's some mini bags that attach to them that give you the ability to put more accessories in.
Oh, what you did.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
So they can't hear you. Perfect. I think they're playing around with music and stuff.
I can hear us now.
All right, well, I'm going to start. This one ball is one ball off the rail. And what you have to do is you make this ball, you can make this ball in either of this corner pockets. Make the one ball, shoot the two ball, go back to this ball, make this ball, shoot the three ball. All of those 15 balls have to go, 14 balls have to go into that corner pocket. You can only make it in one pocket, and you always have to come back to this ball. It's really difficult. Let's see if I can make this drill. So I'll be spotting this ball after I make the ball.
This is my first time seeing this drill, so it's extremely tough. He gave himself an hour and a half to complete. So he has to go back up to the short ball in every shot. And he has to shoot them in order, so he's got to shoot the 9 ball, get on the free here. Obviously, when you get to the straight ball, it's a little bit tougher. So the easiest part of the drill.
Not sure if that's not copyrighted music. I think it's copyrighted music.
4-inch diamond.
Yeah, it's not the right music
Just like they play
playing.
on the WNT tour. What do you think, Ivan? You think you can get this one down? Can you complete this drill?
I think there's no way.
You might try it on a bar table.
How it's easy.
Yeah, right there he was trying to slow roll to maintain position. Racing through the first 5 or 6 balls.
Yeah.
Also, I think the hardest part is from the 3 to the 8th ball. You need to get like to go back for the 1.
So you watching the video?
I mean, I think it was in Da Nang that he last ball on the 15, I think, and he missed the last ball of the drill.
Really?
He was doing it for 20 minutes.
So has he never completed this?
Yeah. There's a video on his social media. He did it here in this table. There's Connie last year. They were doing this drill all day, trying to. They never.
Well, I wonder, this is interesting here. I wonder if he has any kind of or if he has to take distance. Looks like he's going to power up, so he might be okay. So take a little distance. This table, I'll tell you what, this table is very, very tough. It's not very fast. It's slow. It's extremely snug for a 4-inch. Actually, I think these are a little bit under 4 inches. No, it wasn't his best result at the International Open, but I told him it's an incredible match at the International. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to watch Sergio Rivas' match where he lost, but 2 matches prior, they played, perfect pool. I felt like whenever I was watching him on his tour through Asia, he didn't look like he had a ton of confidence. We've seen, really, if you look at the run that happened in the last 3 years, FSR went on an incredible run, playing confident pool, winning everything. And obviously Federer won the Gorse Slam, where he was just winning everything, extremely confident. And now we're watching the Yap era. It's amazing whenever you can kind of get in that zone and it just carries over and you make some money and you're feeling just extremely confident. Everything can happen when players start to dog it to you. You obviously feel good about the breaks and you're winning like that. And everything just kind of falls into place and starts going your way. We need some good fortune this year. The Moscone Cup with Federer. Hasn't been his best event. Obviously, the team line looks quite a bit different. It's the first time playing for Team USA with 2 years ago. And that crowd was pretty rowdy. So we'll see if Federer can bounce back. A better showing than he did 2 years ago at Ali Pally. Sure needs to. The good news is, and you just spent some time, Ivan, with the team. The really good thing, I know there's been a ton of negative. I've always been kind of frustrated with, just so many haters. But I will say this, the controversial pick of Billy. To me, I feel like Billy's playing great pool right now. The Billy's going to play above his level when the lights are bright. So I look for Team USA to show a little fight this year. Obviously, Styer put up a 950 TPA, losing to Yap. It tells me he's hitting the ball pretty clean, playing good. But to me, it's all about bettering SVB. We're going to see him in matches 6 and 11. Bettering SVB a little bit more than the rest of the team. Two big guns have got to come out. They've got to show up. They need Billy to compete, though. They need Billy to snag a couple points. They need Skyler to be the real MVP. And they need Tyler to snag a couple points as well. Alright, so pretty good position. He's cruising along here. We'll see how he handles this last row. This is my first time ever watching this row, so I would assume he wants to be above the ball, or, below the ball, kind of like he was last time. Once this one slow down, you just don't want to be straight here. I think he's got kind of that funny angle. He'll have to take a tougher shot on the 9. I don't know if he came too long or he
I think I'm dead here.
Up short there. I would assume he came long since he probably would have rolled a little bit more than on the rail.
He wanted to be a little bit short.
Power draw out of this. The Corey Dole shot. Look at that. He got a ton out of that cue ball. It made that look easy, but that is not easy on these.
All right, I'm going to turn off this music at all. It's terrible.
So you also have to shoot all the balls in the bottom left-hand pocket, bottom left-hand corner. Or can you shoot in either corner?
No, you have to shoot them in the left.
Oh, okay. That's what he did there. He just went ahead and got through it and utilized the second row instead of trying to
Same angle.
crank the ball in. You get that awkward
I just
angle.
want to know where I want to be.
You may have to do another draw shot out of
1,
here.
2, like right
He may be able to stun, though. He's looking like he can stun 3 rails where he just pointed.
Wow.
He
Slid
came
so much.
way too tight in the corner, so he's got a tough cut on this 9 ball. He's definitely going to be above the next one.
Can they still hear me or no? Because Ivan didn't give me any feedback.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
You sound,
Ivan, you're fired.
I heard he's smiling.
He's coming.
I'm going to tell you what they would have done different.
Oh my God. What?
It's because we don't know if you're speaking or not.
Just turn me off. You don't need to.
Maybe they prefer to hear you.
But I'm not saying anything. And I never know. I don't ever know if it's working. The music is whatever. Just turn me off, and that way I can play whatever I want, right? Just turn me off. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
They're all saying your mic is too loud on the faces.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Turn my mic off.
Did you turn it?
All right, sorry about that, folks. We were talking over each other, so we have muted Federer. We can turn him on. when he wants to chat with you guys. If you're just now tuning in, this is Jason Sword and Ivan, the cameraman. I don't know if you like being called the cameraman.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's what you are. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah.
That's where it's really tough. You're right. So at the beginning, it's pretty tough, right? You got to you can't have a ton of angle on these first couple shots because you got to slow roll it in because there's really nowhere for you to go.
Also, when you are doing drills, it always happens that you have like a long run and you do like, you play until like the last balls and then you start missing like the first balls for like 3 or 4 tries.
So that shot right there, he's trying to get a lot out of that. He's trying to get pretty, not straight, but he doesn't want a ton of angle. This is almost perfect because it allows him to hit it with a little bit of speed and get really close to his work. So if he comes up short on this shot, then he has too much speed and he doesn't really have anywhere to go because these balls are almost, to the side pocket. Like this, he came short. You really got to dig into the cue ball and draw there. So this is one of those he's going to try to slow creep in with some inside. Oh, he went around this. I was wondering if he was going to try to do this in some of those spots instead of trying to slow roll it with inside English. But here we go. A little frustration from the champ. This is a frustrating drill, I guarantee you. This is tough. This is a Tyler Styer special. So you can shoot the 9 ball in either hole.
Yeah, I think it's the 1 ball.
Oh, it's the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Duh. So he can shoot the 1 ball in either hole.
Yeah.
It's just the other object balls have to go into the bottom left.
Yes.
This is what he wants. He wants to be deep down there. He doesn't want a ton of angle, but he needs some angle because he wants to get close to the 3 there. And the 1 ball will spot right back up at the center diamond. I think he brings it a ball off. Is that right?
I think it's a little bit less than a ball, like half a ball.
That's the tough one right there to creep in on this table.
For me, every ball is difficult on this table.
Yeah, this table is very, very difficult. It'll humble you quickly. But that's what it's going to be. At the Moscone Cup, they play on a Racing.
Yeah.
And, obviously the pocket cuts are slightly different on a Racing than they are in Diamond. I believe on a Racing that the corner pocket shelves are a little shorter. So I think the corner pockets on a Diamond play a little tougher. But I think that the Racing side pockets play a little tougher than the Diamonds. So to me, it's, net neutral. Obviously, I'm a bit biased, but I think that the Diamonds are a little bit more consistent and play it a little bit more true. But they got to get that money, Ivan. Got to get that money.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Federer was formerly sponsored by Diamond. So that's the table that he has here that he practices on. And it's not like this cloth is new. This cloth is pretty broken in, but Federer does like to keep the balls very clean so he can try to duplicate or replicate the conditions he'll be playing. And just a ton of support out on the website tonight, guys. Federgorst.com. Go check out Team USA gear. There's all kinds of shirts. The Star Stripes and Strokes shirts. And then also all 5 teammates of Team USA signed cue balls, 9 balls, and 2 different size posters. And they're pretty big posters. They're great for a Christmas gift. So if you're out there and you've got a son or daughter or cousin or mom or dad that likes to play pool and you cannot figure out what to get them, it's a perfect gift. Tell you what, Christmas time is always tough. It's not about, to me, it's not tough with the money. It's tough like, what the hell am I going to buy these people? And I feel like Federer has a ton of stuff out on his website right now. If you want some stocking stuffers, he's got, you know, some $15 products, shaft polish, ball polish, working on gloves and tips and chalk. All that stuff's going to be coming soon. But also, if you want to buy something a little bit more expensive, or you want to get somebody a really nice gift, there's some cases out there that he's collaborated with 3 Seconds, and to me, they're the best case on the market right now.
Yeah.
And the other thing is they got some mini bags that go with them, Ivan. Those things are really cool. If you go to the pool hall and you don't have enough room in your pool bag to carry your cell phone, your wallet, you know, all your different chalks and your apparatuses and tip tools and all these different things, that mini bag gives you some extra storage. It's $40.
You can attach it to the case, right?
Yeah, and if you add it to the case, it's $30. So some Team USA cases out there that are extra sweet. Red, white, and blue theme. Got the real pretty FG logo on it, so make sure you go out there and check that out. And those are one-time runs, so when those Team USA cases are sold, they will not be replaced. So there's not going to be a million of those out there. There's a couple hundred in the world. So make sure you run out there to federgorst.com and grab you some of that stuff, some of those stocking stuffers, all 5 teammate signed merchandise.
Yeah, it took some time they were signing for some hours.
Well, you were videoing them.
Yeah,
signing it, right?
There, yeah.
So if you need a certificate of authenticity, just reach out to Ivan.
Yeah, just ask me and I will let you know. Also, they are asking what glove he's using, and well, you can tell them.
Well, he's using a prototype right now, so we're actually collaborating on the glove. And you know, I don't want to give all of the bullet points out on the glove, but I'll tell you this: there's not another glove on the market like it. And make sure you're on the lookout and constantly checking on federgorst.com. But that thing will be coming out soon. Actually checked for an update on manufacturing today to see when we'll be receiving those, but it should be sometime before Christmas. So make sure you check back in on those. But that is a glove that is completely different than the rest of the market.
I think it's a very, very new idea, and it's very good.
It's a very new idea. The quality of the glove, look, you know, the thing is, this is what I got to say about gloves. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They can throw whatever logo they want on them. There's like 2 or 3 manufacturers of gloves, and this one's not one from one of those 2 or 3.
I agree.
The quality is different. The material is different. The way it's constructed is different. And Federer's extremely picky about his gear. I'll tell you right now. Unfortunate. Well, I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but I'm the one that kind of suffers through the misery of trying to get him to the products that he wants. And you know, the one thing is, when you become the best player in the world and everybody is so good, the game is elevated so much, Ivan, that they're all looking for just tiny, well, I'm going to hit this. I think he's going to work out perfect here. They're all looking for just whatever they can do. These, you know, 0.5% edges or improvements. And sometimes is your shaft sliding the way you want it to? Is your glove fitting the way you want it to? Is your chalk holding the tip the way that you want it to? So these are the things that Federer is constantly testing. I mean, we're literally in like the 15th iteration of chalk.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we're literally going to be like $30,000 invested before we even get one piece of chalk.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He doesn't like it. But that's what makes him who he is, and that's what makes him such a good player, is that his attention to detail, and he likes nice things.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think, as you said, all of the pros at that level, they all are very, very like picky and like think about things that you and For example, we don't think about them. Like, for example, Yap, every time I see him like practicing, he's changing the weights. Like, he changes the weights of the cue like every, I don't know, he plays one rack and changes the weight.
Yeah.
So they are very, very picky.
Well, and they feel, you know, like me or you, if we added an ounce to our cue, we wouldn't even know the difference.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously, you take 2 or 3, 4 ounces off, we would know, but they've just played so many, and I think he got pretty. Oh, he threw his hand up. He doesn't want to get on the rail. He doesn't want to get straight.
Well, rail first.
Like you said, the 15 ball.
Yeah,
got him. But yeah, the very small details and the different products that Federer's seeking. It's not
rail first, but
the last ball.
it's always like that, you know. And now he's gonna be missing the 3 and the 2 for.
Oh, unbelievable. All of that. He was on such a roll.
The worst part too is to have to put all the balls again too.
Yeah, not only do you miss the last ball, now you got to get tortured and sit there and set this shit up again. Who wants to do that? He needs a caddy, you know. He needs somebody just sitting there. Somebody needs to come up with a template where they can just drop these balls in. But either way, he was cruising along. I'll tell you what, I really do think he's hitting the ball good right now. And I'm the first one to say, you know, he's playing like shit right now, or he's playing good. Like I can pretty much watch half a rack and tell you how he's feeling. And I think he's hitting the ball really well.
The ball polisher that every player needs is finally here. Get yours today at federgores.com.
That was one of the products right there, the Ghost Ball Polish. And I can tell you this right now, this is absolute truth. Sold thousands and thousands and thousands of bottles of the ball polish, and I've yet to get a negative review.
Yeah, I think it's very, very good. I use it when, like, in my pool room, and it's a very dirty pool room. And every time I use it, like every time, and it's like playing with brand new balls.
Yeah. And I mean, I would tell you, like, if it was just an average product, but I really do think that and the shaft polish are exceptional products, and they're reasonably priced. They're $15. I mean, and the cool thing about the shaft polish is it's huge. I remember whenever I first started playing pool, I bought this little bitty, teeny tiny bottle of like, we hit the point there.
Yeah.
Like you said. And he just said, screw it, I'm done. I'm going to reset it up. But the shaft polish, the thing is about that is usually like Q-Silk and these other things, you buy these little bitty tiny bottles. But the shaft polish that Federer created is 100 milliliters. So I mean, literally, it's something if you play 2 or 3 nights a week and you use it before every single match, it'll last you a year for 15 bones. Aren't you drinking your beer? Get your Corona. Oh, let's see how we can open it. I don't know.
How did you open yours?
Twisted it.
Oh.
He took his hoodie off. He's getting serious. He said, if I finish it quick, then we'll do something else. Well, I'm not going to finish it quick.
Yeah. So, Train Rick D is asking if the glove is a collaboration with 3 seconds.
Yes, the glove collaboration is with 3 seconds, but it's nothing that they have on the market right now. And I'll tell you what, guys, right now, seriously, if you want to get I've been getting a ton of messages on the Mosconi or the Team USA T-shirts A lot of the sizes are already sold out, and to me, we've created and we've designed and sold a lot of different T-shirt designs. This year's Moscone Cup T-shirt's my favorite design. Do you have one, Ivan?
No, you have to give me one.
I'll have to give you one. But what do you think about the design of the Moscone or
Yeah.
the Team USA T-shirt this year?
I think it's better than last year.
Maybe you should throw the link to the Moscone Cup
Yeah.
T-shirt in the chat there and let everybody check it out. 'Cause I really do like it. And the hoodies are cool. They're really good quality. I'll throw the link in the Facebook. I'll throw the link to the Team USA shirts in the Facebook chat right now. Oh, Donnie Mills is out there watching. What's your Fargo, Donnie? Donnie Mills, what is your Fargo, sir? Please type it in. There we go. I feel like the transition from the 8 to the 9 is extremely important because if you get out of line, if you get out of line on this shot, then it's really tough to recover. I kind of thought the straight line was going to be the toughest part of the drill, but I don't really think it is.
I think it's the 8, 7, 6, those balls. Because if you land like short or...
Oh, my God.
You can hit other balls.
He's about to break something. Look. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should do this exact drill with Donnie Mills. See if he can complete it. Donnie, can you complete this drill? Oh, Red Door Den Training Center in the chat. Greg Hogue, what's up, my man? Donnie Mills, you get 100 tries to get to the 10 ball on this table. You got to play on this table, though. Yeah, really, the key to this, Ivan, is he doesn't want to get straight. He needs a little bit of angle, and he doesn't want to get on the rail. It's a lot of things. Yeah, he doesn't want to get on the rail. Guys, we're getting a lot of emails right now. I'm going to try to respond to you as soon as I can. I apologize. Obviously, the Moscone Cup merch launch is extremely hectic. So you have seen him complete this.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the team do? Did you watch the whole team do this?
Yeah, I mean, I think they all were like very close to doing it, but they all missed like the 14 or the one ball before the 15.
Yeah.
I remember Federer got like hooked with the pocket for the last one ball before the 15. That
Oh,
was
really?
that was the closest he got last year.
Hmm. It's always tough when he has to slow roll him, but I feel like that Federer, that's like his specialty, right? Is the thin cut with killing the cue ball.
Yeah.
I feel like the stroke or just whatever he's developed in his game allows him to do that better than everybody on the planet. Oh, watch out. He may get a little close to his work here. It may end up being perfect. Still a little tough. Really appreciate all the purchases and all the support of Team USA, guys. Brian Murphy, appreciate you, my man. You're out there tuning in. Oh, man, he hit it with his purse. And he's going to have to come with something special right here. Oh, he hit that pretty sweet. He needs it to bounce.
Yeah, that's good.
He wants it to slow down now. He might be straight here. He'll take it, though, from where he was at. I'll guarantee it. Oh, he had perfect angle.
Yeah.
You know, that's the other thing, though. A lot of people don't think about this, Ivan, but we'll talk about this. And, you know, I know he's just running the drill here, so we'll talk a little bit about it. But the game is completely different. Like, I've had the luxury of kind of being part of Federer's journey. Real, I mean, not from the beginning, not when he was a tiny kid, but he came to the USA and we kind of partnered up. And he was young, and I saw the drive and I saw the brain that he had, and that's to me what makes Federer so much different than most of the top pros. I'm not going to sit here and say that you know, all pool players are not intelligent. Most of them aren't, and I'm not saying it to be mean, but most of your top elite pool players are not the sharpest knives in the drawer. But not only that, it helps them because they don't feel the pressure, right? The situation, they don't maybe understand it, or it's just, I don't know what it is, but most of them are not the most intelligent individuals. If they weren't great with the pool cue, I don't know what they'd be doing.
Yeah.
But the difference is, and usually the ones that are intelligent dog it, right? They understand the moment,
Yeah.
and the pressure just makes them collapse. And, you know, there are some smart players out there that are elite. I'm not saying that. Obviously, there's a ton of them. But most of them are just a few ticks off. You know, I mean, they're playing a game with round balls, and you know, you got the amount of hours you have to put in to be at the level of this. You got to be a little bit crazy. You know, you got to be a little bit crazy. But the journey of being a 17-year-old young buck chasing your first world title, or chasing your first major victory, or, you know, chasing your ability to get on the Moscone Cup, that drive is easy. That motivation is easy. But then once you become a Moscone Cup player, once you win a world title, once you win a U.S. Open, once you win 3 majors in a year, it's a little bit tougher to find motivation. And not only that, it's a different type of pressure because now you're going into a tournament and everybody expects you to win every match. And it's a different feel. It's a different thing. So I've got to see and kind of watch that with Federer, and I've watched the ups and downs of that. And it's a
This is the
pretty cool
magic
thing.
rack that I created with the Magic Ball Rack company. We changed the product a little bit and made this magic rack a little bit thicker to where I don't have to worry about balls being not frozen anymore. It's very easy and simple now to rack the balls tight. Try it out, guys. Get yours today at federergors.com and give me your feedback.
Sorry, yes. Well,
But yeah, so the different pressures. So when you're young, it's easy to be hungry. It's easy to be motivated. It's easy to, strive to be a world champion or try to get on the Moscone Cup or try to win your first U.S. Open or try to win your first major matchroom event.
Yeah.
But then once you've won a bunch, I'm not saying that it's just tougher to find the motivation.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it the money? Is it the fame? Is it just the competitive drive? And everybody's different, right? But I've got to watch. I don't want to call it the struggles, but I mean it is a struggle, dude. Like it's it's incredibly difficult to be an elite pool player. I mean, listen, just think of this. Like, if you're a top 0.1% golfer and you go win one tournament, you're set for life. You don't have any financial worries. I mean, the worst case scenario, you just go give lessons at the driving range and make, a ton of money. But in pool, it's a lot different, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think like champions have like a different mindset, and I don't know, they have to be like ambitious, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, something that most people don't understand is that it's more like you will lose more than you will win. That's like the normal thing, And sometimes it feels like when you lose, like in a tournament, it's the worst. But there's gonna be like another tournament, and maybe next week, maybe in 1 month, and you have to play. Like, I don't know. It feels like once you start winning, you need to win everything, and it's not like that.
No, it's not. But I mean, the thing is, when you're Federer, he feels like he's supposed to win every match. But the one thing that we talk about all the time is the level of play.
Yeah.
And I mean, listen, just look at what's happening to Josh Filler right now. He's not, he's not dominating, doing what he was doing. I mean, the dude might be the most naturally gifted player to ever walk the face of the earth. And it's not, I've watched him play in 10 Moscone Cups where he didn't miss a ball.
Yeah.
Where the pressure's the highest. I mean, and it doesn't matter if he's using inside, outside, frozen to the rail, long. It doesn't matter. Like, the dude just plays perfect pool, and he's even getting beat now.
Yeah.
Whereas if there was a Filler, or I feel like if there was a Filler or a Federer talent 10 or 15 years ago, they would just like, everybody would quit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I really do feel like that. I mean, everybody talks about who's the GOAT, and it's always Efren, or, it's like all these things like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't even think it's close. I mean, these guys, I mean, I feel like Johnny Archer in his prime would get just absolutely dog walked by Yap. I mean, he'd get absolutely dog walked by Federer and Filler. I mean, I feel like these guys could give those guys the 6-ball and just torture them.
Well, I don't know.
The level of play of pool right now is unbelievable, and the amount of tournaments. And if you're a huge pool fan and you really want to experience something special, you need to go to Asia and just check it out. Because what's happening in Indonesia, and what's happening in Vietnam, and what's happening in China with their Chinese 8-ball, and I mean, there's so much youth in pool outside of the U.S. and it's really good for the top pros. It really is. I mean, social medias, we're seeing a lot of other guys trying to follow suit of what Federer's doing. Moritz is trying to do it, and Robbie's making some videos.
Yeah, it's very good. Anything. I mean, even if you start like, it's not gonna be perfect, but everything you do is gonna help the sport, I think.
Well, and that's one thing that we always talked about.
Yeah.
I'm a big like Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V is a dude that I always like, and he always talks about everybody wants to make content that's perfect, and they try so hard to create something that's viral. Sometimes it's just about doing it. Your first video is going to be your worst, and you're going to constantly improve. But a lot of these players, man, they need to latch on, and they need to get on the train of what Federer's doing, what Robbie's trying to do, some of the other guys that are really starting to catch on. It's cool to watch. Kind of selfishly, I want Federer to be the only one doing it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, the more guys that do the kind of things that Federer's doing right now, people are sitting at home on their couch watching and listening to us gibber. But the more players that do that, the more fans that we bring in, the more ability we have to get outside sponsorships and grow it to where if they win a world title, it's not, 100,000 or 200,000, it's 2 million. And it's not that far away. I feel like the trajectory of pool right now is very positive. Well, Diane, I hear you that you disagree with me. They were running 10 packs, and they were playing on 18-inch pockets. I mean, listen, if you let, and I listen, I'm not disagreeing that Simonis cloth has created consistency. I'm not denying that the carbon fiber shafts and the low deflection shafts make the game a little bit easier. But if you let Filler or you let Shane or you let Federer play on a 5-inch pocket, it wouldn't even be a game. Like, it wouldn't even be worth watching. These dudes are playing on 4-inch pockets, and everybody at home thinks they're playing on 18-inch pockets because they never miss. So, I mean, if you don't think that the game's evolved and you don't think that the players today are a lot better than what they were 20 years ago, you ain't paying attention. That's just the way I feel about it, you know?
This pocket size is 4 inches.
They're slightly under 4.
Yeah, I think so too.
And they are very tough. Yeah. I mean, listen, everybody kind of lives in their era, right? So when they're in their prime of watching pool and their big fandom of whoever it is, that's who they think is the best. I get it. And I don't want to argue. It doesn't matter. Everybody has their opinion on it, and it doesn't really matter. There's no way to prove it. But if you think for 1 second that Johnny Archer or, I mean, listen, Earl was a ball-making machine. I mean, there are a couple people that were like unbelievable talents like Efren and Earl that could compete and play with these guys for sure, for certain, no doubt about it. They'd be elite. And if you would have stuck a carbon fiber shaft in their hand, I don't know how good they probably would have been just as good, But I don't know if it's YouTube or the instruction or maybe it is the equipment. I don't know. But these players, they don't freaking miss. I feel like when they go and they play, like they just got done playing at the International Open, right? Feder Gorst played a race to 10 against Sergio Rivas on 4.5-inch pockets and lost. I mean, that's the level of play now. 4.5-inch pockets, everybody feels like it's just not even pool.
Yeah.
There are literally 5,000 players in the world that if they play on 4.5-inch pockets can win in a race of 10 against the best in the world. There might be 5,000 Chinese players that can beat Sergio Rivas playing 9-ball. I mean, it's just facts. The level of play. I'm interested to see though. I mean, you spent some time in Vietnam
Yeah.
with Federer. I'm interested to see because, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hangs that the amount of youth that's
Yeah.
involved in the game is awesome, right? Like everybody's young.
Yeah, and I mean there's pool rooms everywhere. Every street you go, there's like
Thousands.
2 or 3 pool rooms every street, and you go inside at 12 a.m. or it doesn't matter what time it is. It's full, and it's all like 16, 17-year-old guys playing,
Yeah, it's
and they play good. I went there to play like some nights. I just go out and play like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I just go to pool rooms and play with like kids, and they were very good. Like they didn't miss.
Yeah, so what I'm really interested in. I mean, listen, I know they have Duong right now, and there's a couple other guys that are pretty freaking good from Vietnam. Not
Yeah.
saying that. I think it's going to be scary to see what comes out of that country in 5 years, because there are thousands and thousands and thousands of players that are like ate up with it at a young age in Vietnam and Indonesia.
Yeah.
So those two countries for me, and right now they don't have a ton of elite players, right? They
No.
don't. They just don't. It's not like, I mean, personally, I think that Poland has the most elite players as far as like top level guys. They don't have like somebody that's top 5. I mean, Victor Zelensky's right there, but they're very deep. I think it'll be a couple years, maybe not even 5 years, where there's just going to be Vietnamese coming out of the woodwork. I really feel like it's going to be that. They're so young and there's so many of them. The game's so huge. I don't know. Indonesia's like that too.
Yeah. There's this player, Albert Januarta.
I love that kid's
Yeah.
game.
He won a
I like lefties too. I like watching lefties.
he won a ranking event, right? Or no? I think he did.
No, I don't think he won. I don't think he won like a. Well, he may have won like
A ranking event.
regional.
Yeah, I think
But he's
he plays very good.
dude,
And
that kid's, and he's got. What I like about pool, this is the thing. Like, for me, I've had a couple moments where I've wanted to walk away from pool, and because it is kind of dirty, and American pool is a lot different than other countries' European pool. There was a phase where American pool was all about hustling. It was all about gambling. But the other thing is, man, listen, if you go around and you watch, it's cleaned up. Like, pool has cleaned up. You don't see a lot of the bullshit in the bars. It's a lot about professional pool now. And these guys can, the top guys it used to be, we used to always talk about only the top 2 or 3 guys could make money. Now there's more. There's more events, and there's more variance. There's more guys that can win. These guys are unbelievable. But, yeah, like Albert, I really like it. I don't know. I personally wish it was 10 ball, though. I feel like 9 ball is just a little too easy. At the level that they're at, I feel like it's just a ball skid on him, so he's cleaning it. I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you think about the tight pockets, though? You like them?
I think they're right now diamond 4 inches. It's too much.
Diamond 4 inches. It's too tight.
Yeah.
I agree. But for these guys, I really don't know what you do. So I think a lot of people know this, but I work for Diamond, and doing a ton for the Derby City. We're working on the Derby City, trying to do whatever I can to improve and help the event. But the founder of Diamond, Greg Sullivan, his big dream for pool was to turn it into a 10-footer. He kept saying, like, man, these guys are too good to play on 9-footers. He was the first one that actually brought out the Pro Cut pocket, 4.5 inch, and everybody gave him shit. And look, now they're at 4 inches. But his dream and what he always said was, at the professional level, it really needs to be played on 10-footer. And I don't think he's wrong. The problem with it is the footprint that a 10-footer takes up. And in the U.S., the problem is that the 9-footer takes up such a big footprint as well, and the cost of rent's so high in so many of the big cities that you can't really afford to put a bunch of 9-footers, but you can put a bunch of 7s.
Yeah.
You know, but either way, it's it would be really cool to watch a WNT like invitational only 4-inch pocket long races on the Bigfoot 10-footer. You ever played on a 10-footer?
No. Never.
It's fun to watch, and honestly, to tell you the truth, at the Derby, so there's two big tournaments in the U.S. that has the Bigfoot, and one just finished. It was the International. Yap won it, and then the next one is coming up at the Derby City Classic, and they're both invitationals. There's 16 players only, but there's only a handful of 10-footers throughout the country in the U.S. But it's really cool to watch the pros play on even a 10-footer with 4.5-inch pockets. It's really cool to watch because the kicking lanes are different, the speed is different, the long shots are really freaking long.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Federer's smiling, so I don't think he got where he wanted. He said he was going to end this thing by 11. I feel like he's going to do it right here, Ivan.
I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. I don't think people quite understand. Maybe they do. Maybe people are watching this and they understand how tough of what he's doing is on this 4-inch pocket. Like, this shot right here is not easy. I mean, it really isn't. Like, slow rolling a thin cut like that for that position and just doing it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he landed a little bit flat here, though. I think he's going to have to draw, though.
No, 2 rails.
No, he's going to go 2 rails. He can miss the 9. This is the shot, though. That's the shot, that transition from the 8 to the 9. It's got him a couple times. He's recovered from it, though. So we'll see what he can do here. Really appreciate all the support out there. Federgorst.com. If you want to check out your Moscone Cup Team USA, all 5 signatures. There's 9 balls, cue balls, 2 different size, big posters that you can frame. They're great for Christmas presents. There's a ton of stocking stuffers out there on Federgorst.com as well. Make sure you go check it out. Support Team USA. Those guys spent a lot of time and effort and energy signing those balls for you guys. And it's pretty tough. I mean, listen, so the balls, say Moscone Cup 2025, so they're dated. And you're not going to be able to go and get that unless you're going to Europe. So if you're going to Europe, buy you a $3 cue ball and all 5 guys will sign it. But if you're not going to Europe, you can run out there and get you one for $100. It's a great gift for Christmas. If you can't figure out what to get your mom or your dad or your boyfriend, it's a perfect gift. And it is limited. So once those things are sold out, they are sold out. Team USA just spent a full week down in St. Augustine, Florida, watching playing in the International Open. And they stayed in an Airbnb and they sit there and signed balls the whole freaking time.
Yeah, you can see the blog we uploaded on YouTube about International.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the blog. What was in it?
Well,
what can they expect if they watch it it's on YouTube, right? The blog.
Yeah. This blog has more like behind the scenes with the team. Billy and Skylar, they are pretty funny. So
yeah,
you will laugh if you see this blog. And it's not that much about pool because
it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Last year they were playing a lot of Donkey Kong. What were they doing this year?
They were playing Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. What were they doing this year?
Federer had the PS5.
Yeah.
He put it on the TV and they never played.
What'd
So
they do?
They were playing golf.
Oh.
And
Tyler's big into golf now, right? Tyler's a good golfer, right? That's what I heard. He's shooting in the 70s.
I know nothing about golf, but what I heard, Skyler is the best, I think.
No chance. Skyler's got action. Maybe that's what we do. If Team USA can't win the Moscone Cup this year, let's just turn it into the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, for pool players.
The best pool players get to play golf, and we'll call it the Moscone Cup. I don't know, though. I think Shaw plays golf.
Yeah.
It is funny how many pool players are good at golf. You know, there are quite a few that play golf that are pretty good. I think Shane plays too.
Yeah,
Shane,
they were playing. Tyler and Shane, they were playing all day golf.
Well, I'll tell you who's not good at golf, and that's Federer.
Yeah.
Me and Federer went to the driving range, I think last week, a couple weeks ago, right before he left for the international. And he's trying to learn, he's trying to play.
Yeah. In the blog, you can see him try, like, doing a small swing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And Tyler is saying that he can be a good golfer.
No, I mean Federer could be good at anything if he wanted to be. He's just a special talent.
This needs to.
Oh, this is perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, I think this is the one.
Yeah, this is it. Does he get it done right here? If he gets it done right here, and you're on the fence about going out and buying your Team USA signed poster, you got to do it right now. If he gets these 3 balls down, get out there. There's one that's a 16 by 20, and it's $75. All 5 signatures. It's a perfect gift for somebody that's a fan of any one of the 5 players, really, or just Team USA. You can frame it up, and the link is in the chat. Federer's Pro right there to the Moscone Cup Team USA collection. There's hoodies. There's a T-shirt, and the T-shirt's sick. Oh, no, we didn't get enough outside.
Ooh, it roll off. Yeah, we know.
Well, at that speed, you know, it might have caught the weave or something, but he's going to have to put the extension on and slice the panties off this thing.
What would you do? Play with a lot of left?
I don't think he can get enough speed and check this. He might just have to go 1, 2, 3, hit the 4th rail and take another thin cut. You might see him use a ton of outside English here and go 4 rails and just go back to the center of the table. You know, not quite to the, but I mean, he's got to put some serious pace on this cue ball to be able to slice this ball thin enough. Yeah. See, like that. That was the path, though. He shot it the right way, but it was such a reach. All right, so we've seen him get down to the last ball, and now the second to last ball. Did he quit?
I don't know. He's trying to play position again for that ball.
The ball polisher that every player needs is finally here. Get yours today at federgores.com. This is the magic rack that I created with the Magic Ball Rack company. We changed the product a little bit and made this magic rack a little bit thicker to where I don't have to worry about balls being not frozen anymore. It's very easy and simple now to rack the balls tight. Try it out, guys. Get yours today at federgores.com and give me your feedback.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure if Federer's hanging it up or what he's doing. Maybe he's just taking a quick break, stretching out. Knowing Federer, he's not going to quit until he finishes this thing. Such a gentleman. Clean ball. Sweetheart.
Can't close the cover, coach. Is that whole roll? I figured. Because I thought in my head that I would be something good. In the end, he did like, yeah. That's what I thought. Well, this time jamming. You can't hear me, right?
No. What did you say?
This time jamming right here.
Oh, we got a little dance move going on. All right, he's feeling himself. And I will tell you guys, if you're interested in one of the balls, there's less than 50 available. So the team only signed a limited amount. Go out to federgorse.com. Grab those. You don't want to sleep on that. I know a lot of people have been messaging me about wanting to get big boy sizes in the Moscone Cup t-shirts. Once those sell out, they're gone. So there aren't any more. But yeah, once the balls, once the t-shirts, once the hoodies, once those things are gone, they are limited edition, and they will not be restocked. A lot of the sizes are already sold out in the hoodies and the t-shirts. And once the balls, the 9 balls and the cue balls are sold out, they will not be replaced. You'll have to wait until next year. The same with the Team USA 3-second Federgorse cases. Once those things are gone, they're gone. So you're not going to see a million of those produced. I agree with you, Joey Chaplow. If he spotted the one ball up before he played position on it, it may help him psychologically. But it's going to the same spot every time, and he's a pro. Yeah, this drill is extra, uber difficult. And the cameraman is back with me. Ivan.
Hello.
I said you were such a gentleman. You went down there and cleaned his balls.
Yeah. You have to keep the balls clean.
Yeah, you get skids and stuff if you don't. This drill's so tough.
Yeah.
Was he on tilt? I turned the microphone on so people could hear, but I couldn't hear him. Was he on tilt down there? Or was he talking about the roll-off?
He said he got close like a couple of times. And he asked me if it rolled off. And I said, yeah.
Yeah, it did roll off. I think it like caught the weave.
Oh.
Ugh. That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen a lot of those misses from him, which tells me he's feeling really good. Like, obviously he's missed position a couple times, but I think he's only missed 3 or 4 balls like that. No, he didn't recently change the pockets to 4 inches. He's had this practice table for quite some time now. Really, whenever Matchroom introduced the 4-inch pockets is whenever he's changing gloves. Obviously, if you practice on a 4.5-inch table and then you try to go compete on a 4-inch, you're going to struggle quite a bit. Obviously, the 4-inch pockets make long shots a lot tougher. But the main thing is it just puts such an emphasis on the cue ball. You have to play the correct position. You got to play the right line because you can't really pound balls to get back in line. You have to shoot the ball at a nice speed to get it to go down. So you have to make sure that you get the right angle on the 4-inch pockets. So you got to smooth it in. You can't, even if you hit the pocket clean and you hit it hard, it can bounce out. So you notice that almost everything Federer does is at a medium pace.
Yeah, as Billy says, it's all about getting through the ball.
Getting through the ball. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. I'm kind of pissed off at social media for dogging Billy so bad, man.
Yeah.
Like, to me, and this is just me being honest right now, Team USA doesn't really have a 5th option that's great. And if you don't have a 5th option that's great, you go with the guy that's good for the team.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, there's many things that you don't see when you are like watching on TV, you know, like what they do between matches or whatever, or how they feel. And I think sometimes, I mean, Billy's good for the team. you know?
He's good for the team. He's funny as hell. Billy might be the funniest dude on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, out of all the guys that should have a crazy social media following, like, I feel like if Billy wasn't good at pool, he could be a social media giant because he's so funny.
Yeah.
The way that he communicates and the way that he is always happy-go-lucky and bouncing around. But I think the team, you know, it really is a team event. It doesn't, you know, I know it's an individual sport and they play a lot of singles matches and, you know, they play one single match on the team event at the beginning. But it is about how they feel,
Yeah.
you know. We'll see. We'll see what this year brings. I think that a lot of people are counting them out because Team USA, I think, has lost 15 out of 17 years.
Yeah.
So we're just used to them losing. But I think Billy's playing better right now. And I don't know what it is. I got this thing in my gut. I feel like Shane is never Shane at the Mosconi Cup. And I have a feeling it's going to be different this year for Shane.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, Shane was in a good mood during international.
I just feel like Shane is going to be the Shane that we all know at the Mosconi Cup this year. And the other thing is, the man that we're watching here right now, this is his 2nd time representing Team USA at Ali Pali. And I was there the first time, and they were, you know, Shaw was running around with the Federer mask on, and they were chanting all the stuff, you're not American, and, you know, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are a robot and you practice crazy hours and you're unbelievable and you never miss a ball. That impacts you. And we were talking actually a little bit of inside information here. We were talking last night, me, you, my wife, and Federer. We were sitting in the kitchen and we were talking. And, you know, obviously, me and Federer both, we're working a lot of hours right now. A lot of stress for both of us, launching products, and he's trying to be a full-time player and managing social media and brands and all these different things. And he's talking about the pressure of the Mosconi Cup and what it does to your body. And he said there's been times where like his hand went numb.
Yeah, his arm.
His arm went numb while he was playing.
Yeah.
And that's just pressure. That's stress. You know, you so much pressure, so much stress that it like gives you heart attack like symptoms.
Yeah.
In the middle of playing a match. Just, you know, try that on. And they're humans too, you know. I mean, the first thing, like these guys, the first thing they do, and it's the death, but they run out to social media and they read all these comments. Like I saw Billy, you know, reacting to some people and different things. But they're humans. And,
of course.
You know, and they're all constantly active on social media. So they're going out to social media and had to read that. And that's not an easy thing to do, man. You know, like, you don't think that Shane has read some comments that he sucks at the Moscone Cup and everybody dogging him out for 15 years?
Yeah.
You know, or the last 17 years? You don't think that impacts him in the event? It does.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they're people. But, I mean, that's part of it. That's what they signed up to do. I'm not feeling sorry for them. I'm just saying that's what they're dealing with. So it's not like they're just up there playing a race to 9 in an international open, and if they lose, they just cost themselves money. Like they all feel obligated to their country. They feel obligated to, you know, their teammates and somewhat the Matchroom. That's the other thing a lot of people don't understand is Matchroom doesn't want it to be a blowout. So they're getting pressure. They're not only getting pressure from themselves for wanting to be a good teammate, they're feeling pressure from their teammates because they want to perform for them. They're feeling pressure from the fans, their country, but also the person that's producing the event. You know, I mean, you don't think that they're feeling pressure from Emily whenever it's a blowout on day 3?
Yeah, of course. They have to play less matches that day. It's like...
Yeah, it's like, damn, they don't want me, you know, if I'm the 5th player on Team USA, if I'm Shane Wolford or I'm Chris Reinhold or I'm Oscar or I'm Billy, and it's a blowout, and I've been reading on social media that I'm, you know, if I'm Billy, it should have been Lucas, it should have been Oscar, it should have been Bergman. So they're reading all these things. They're getting self-doubt. And then they go up and they get beat.
3 more tries.
3 more.
Perfect.
And then they come off of the playing surface and they see that look on Emily's face.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. You know, what are we going to do if day 4 gets shut off and that costs Matchroom a bunch of money?
Yeah.
So it is intense, but that's why it's the best event. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody knows that if Justin Bergman was playing, he's the fifth player, but he's just not playing. I mean, he's playing ultimate pool. He's playing bar table 8-ball events. He's not. You don't see him traveling around to WNT 9-ball events on 4-inch pockets. Everybody wishes he was, but he's not. So he can't even be considered. Kind of like Oscar wasn't even considered this year because he didn't go to a ton of the events. That being said, I would like to see Lucas.
Yeah.
I like the kid. I don't know. I feel like he's got the heart for it.
Yeah, I feel he's gonna be almost Connie for sure. Like, if not next year, in the next 3 years. So he changed the balls because they were dirty balls.
Nobody wants dirty balls, Ivan.
I know.
Yeah, the other thing is you got to think about the dynamic of the Reyes Cup, which listen, me personally, I wasn't a big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of opening it up to the rest of the world. I don't really like to watch Skyler and Federer be on a team with Moritz and Shaw. Me personally, I just don't really like the dynamic. They're not teammates; they're enemies.
Yeah.
And, for forever in pool, it's been Team USA versus Team Europe. And now all of a sudden you take Team USA and Team Europe and you put them together and you think that they're going to be able to, mesh as a team. They're just not. No matter what, Federer and Shaw are rivals. They're not going to be teammates. They're just not. No matter what you try to do. So I didn't really care for the dynamic of it. I get why you try to do it because Asia's just so strong.
Yeah. So there's 2 more tries after this. The one ball, it's like half a ball from the rail.
No, you're right. Both sides have pressure. There's no excuses. Absolutely. But that's what I love about pool. I was starting to talk about it earlier. The thing that makes me love pool is the amount of pressure that is put on the players and then watching them respond, watching them react.
Yeah.
Who becomes a better version of themselves under extreme pressure? And who's a great player, and then as soon as you apply pressure, they suck. I really like watching it. And I like watching it during the rack. I watch it during a match. How do they react? How do they respond? What's their body language like? It's just cool to me. It's intriguing. I like watching that part of pool. And don't get me wrong, I've watched Federer dog it.
Yeah.
But I've also watched him in Hill do stuff that is just absolutely unbelievable. And when it gets done, they're like the amount of joy that I have for him in that moment, like you can't really replicate it.
God. So this is going to be the last try.
I thought he was going to complete it.
Yeah.
One more, he says. I'll tell you what, you would hate to be the one that waited to buy the Team USA cue ball or 9 ball for $100, and then Team USA go out and win this year. The ball has 2025 on it. All 5 players signed it for $100. That's $20 a signature. Can't beat that. And you're supporting the players. Gives them a little bit of extra gas money. There's also posters out there. There's Team USA shirts and Team USA hoodies. And if you don't like any of those things, run out there and grab you some ball polish, some shaft polish. All kinds of cool stuff out there on federgorst.com. The link is in the chat. Watch this. He's going to get it on his last try. I'll just bet if he doesn't get it here, this won't be his last try. I don't know, though. I may lose that bet. Tell you what, if it was me, I'd get out there and get that 16 by 20 poster for $75. All 5 guys signed it. It's a really cool poster. Get that thing framed, put it in your pool room, put it in your basement, frame it up and give it to a friend or a family member for Christmas. It's a one-of-a-kind, limited edition. It's a great Christmas present. You know, it's not something, you know, if you run up to Kohl's or you go to Dick's and you get them a present, they, you know, it's something they could have bought on their own if they wanted. This is pretty cool. If they're a big pool fan and they're going to be tuning into the Moscone Cup, anybody's going to get that gift and they're going to love it. So get out there and grab you one. Support Team USA. He hit that ball good there.
Yeah.
He needs it to drop down just a little bit.
This is looking pretty good.
The balls are almost gone, guys. Yeah, there's less than 50 balls left, so orders are coming in fast. Don't wait. If you wait, you may not be able to get it. Kind of like the shirts and the hoodies. Everybody's messaging saying, hey, how can I get that size? Can I get this? It's out. Once they're out, they're out. Pretty tough reach here. That was nice how he did that.
I don't know if he's straight. Yeah.
Yep, he's dead straight. You can tell by his look. I wonder if he's flirting with the side pocket if what he was at that angle. Oh, he hit it sweet. He wants it to stop or he wants it to go.
I think that's good.
He's got an angle. That'd be nice if he could get it this try, his last try. I mean, you can just see those balls just wobble in, though. It shows you how tight the pockets are. This shot right here is extremely tough. It's fairly routine for elite 9-ball players. They play shape for the 9-ball in this position quite often. But they aren't playing to get back up to the middle short rail either. They're usually just trying to make the ball, and he wobbled that one in. You see how still he stays and gets down through the ball. I think he's underneath of it. I think he's pretty good here.
Yeah. But this shot is very difficult because he has to punch it a little bit. But he didn't. He got through the ball.
Yeah, he dug down a little bit there. It was absolutely perfect position here. I know it's still a tough shot. I'm not saying it's not a tough shot, but he's got the angle that he wants. But still, I mean, just like even this shot, this is not easy.
This shot, for me, in this table, you hit it like you feel you hit it perfect.
And it doesn't go.
And it doesn't go.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's going to utilize 2 cushions here, I would imagine.
You see? He missed.
Oh, it was the last try. He might hold up one finger here.
No.
He's going to hang it up. Is he going to hang it up? We'll see. I think he might do one more. Go tell him to try one more. We're going to see if we can talk him into trying it 1 or 2 more times. I don't know if he will. He might just be on tilt here. We'll see if we can see some fingers here, if he's going to hold it up and do it again, or if he's going to hang it up. He might come join us and talk a little bit about it. We'll see. comes. No mas?
Fuck that drill. Oh, damn, God, it's hot here.
It is hot up here.
Wow. Let's see.
Well, talk to us a little bit about it. You got down to what? The second to last ball?
I got to the second to last ball. I don't know how many times I've did that in that drill. But I mean, that table is tough because it changes so quick. Like the balls would be polished and then they would get bouncy and springy and dirty and I don't know. 20 minutes really. So it's tough, but it's a really good exercise. It's a really good drill for rotation. You know, you get on the 8 ball or let's say, I don't know, the 7 ball and you're playing down for the 9 ball and that's the exact same shot I'm basically practicing to get to that 1 ball. You know, you're shooting that shot so many times that, I don't know, that may be one of the most important shots in 9 ball really.
Yeah, getting back up to a ball on the short rail.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part of that drill? I've just watched it 10 times, but it's tough. Is it the start, or is it the straight line, or is it the transition from the curve to the straight line?
Definitely, you know, I think like the 6, 7, 8 are the easiest balls. You know, 3, 4, a little bit tougher. And obviously, I mean, the last 3 balls are really tough because you're gonna need to be basically perfect, and the 1 ball being 1 ball off the rail makes the area to play for the ball a lot smaller because you're gonna land straight so many times on that ball in the end. So this is probably the toughest time. The toughest part of this exercise is
the last 3.
The last three. Once you get to the last 3, you're also gonna have pressure. You're also gonna have to make a few tough shots in this drill because I don't feel like you're gonna play 30 perfect shots where your cue ball is gonna be dead perfect on the right side of the ball, and you know, like I said, the table is playing a little bit different throughout the session, and you're gonna get out of line once or twice.
Yeah, obviously the drill is extremely difficult. Would you try it there probably 15 times, didn't complete it? But the table is extremely difficult.
The table play is really tough today. I really don't know. It's also I believe this side of the table plays a little bit tougher than the upper side. So maybe if I reverse the drill and play to the other corner, maybe it would be a little bit easier.
I feel like the pocket that you're playing to is the toughest pocket on the table.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go. Joey Chaplow, one more try and I'll donate 100 to the stream if you complete it.
Joey, that's not enough.
He said, Joey, you're getting to dig a little deeper there, Joey. Oh, yeah, that's your tip man, Louis D.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my tip, something wrong with my tip, definitely there. Should we call it a night? I mean, it's 11:10. I forgot that I have a call. I do have a call that I need to be on pretty soon.
Well, why don't we do 5 minutes of Q&A?
Sure.
Let's get some people jumped in there. What's your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving?
Well, I don't think I ever really like celebrated Thanksgiving. Last year we went to Brazilian Steakhouse, I think.
Yeah, we went to the Brazilian Steakhouse. That wasn't really...
Oh, no. Last year we celebrated at Moscone.
Oh, yeah.
Last
it was
year,
2 years ago.
2 years
the Brazilian.
Yeah. So last year what was it? I forgot the names. But I tried everything. Well, turkey was good. Ham was good. What was it?
Side dish.
Potato. What was the potato dish?
Potato.
Side. Well, it's not mashed potatoes, but it was something different.
Oh, it was like scalloped potatoes or something.
Marshmallow? Yeah. Did we eat marshmallow?
Oh, the sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato with marshmallow, that's what we ate? Yeah, well, that's it. I don't even remember.
Yeah, well, all right, well, we'll take 5 minutes of questions here. Are you going to win the Moscone Cup this year or not?
Well, let's do smart questions only, guys.
The answer to that is yes.
Joe Rogan podcast? No, because nobody goes on Joe Rogan podcast 3 times. Well, maybe Joe, like Diaz,
Yeah.
maybe him.
Let's see. If you could go back to your youth training days, would you have practiced even harder than you already did?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. 100% not. Casserole. There you go. That's the word. Casserole.
Sweet potato casserole. There you go. Turkey or ham, they say. What do you like better, turkey or ham?
Turkey.
Yap or Cope and Chung?
Who do I like more?
Who's better?
Yap, of course. Right now.
Mike Adams says au gratin potatoes. No, just sweet potatoes. He didn't know. When you and Shane gonna run it back a third time?
Whenever you're gonna stake Shane. He needs a stake horse. If anybody is willing to donate a little money, we can run it back.
What about Shane Wolford in Guama?
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. Last night was insane. Shane Wolford won a lot of money.
Shane Wolford coming back, showing the heart right before the cup.
Yeah. Where exactly is your center vision? It's right here. Right. A little bit to the left of my nose, I'd say. The right side of my left eye.
Daniel, when does the new glove come out? Within the next month.
December, 3rd week of December, I'd say.
Who would you select for the rest of world team versus Asia if you had the ability to select it?
I would select Filler, Kachi, Shane, myself, and
FSR?
I mean, Skylar or
Skylar.
Skylar, yeah.
All right, Guama or Oscar?
Oscar.
How many Mighty X shots can you make in a row?
To make the ball, to follow, to stop shot, to play, draw? I can make, I don't know. If it's just to make the ball, I can probably make, I don't know, 300.
Do you miss Russia?
Yes, I do.
And he's going to go back soon. Let's see. What happens first? USA wins a Moscone Cup or Bitcoin hits 150,000?
That's a good sweat right there.
Well, considering Bitcoin's down to 90,000 right now.
Oh, it is?
You're going to win next month. And you're going to win in a couple weeks.
Then I didn't know that. We do ship anything. Yeah, we do ship to Australia. It is a lot of headache for us, and it is pricey as far as the shipping costs. We do charge $50 for everything we ship, but we're actually losing money on those orders.
Would you ever attempt to break Shaw's straight pull record?
No. Well, I don't know. I say no, but right now, no.
Best drill you'd recommend for a beginner?
Depending work on your fundamentals. Single shots.
When do the signed cue balls get shipped?
Which ones?
Friday.
There you go. There's your answer.
USPS and UPS is closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. They will get dropped off on Friday.
U.S. Open will be in Texas.
Yeah. Let's see. Guys, anything you buy on federgorse.com, we try to ship within 24 hours. There are some caveats to that. But everything gets packed almost immediately.
Yep.
What is your favorite FG product?
Probably the shaft.
The FG57 shaft. You can get it out on federgorse.com. Do you think it's smart to go in Moscone with the same team? Be honest.
Well, if we weren't thinking that it was smart, we wouldn't be doing it, right?
Is Vitaly American yet? Thoughts on Jesus and Torsten being American now?
He is trying to get a green card. Well, I mean, everybody was changing their life and moving to a different country and starting to live there. I guess that makes them being Americans, right?
That is how America was founded. All right, does the finals loss at the World Champs this sting pretty bad?
No, I don't remember it. Yes, of course it does.
All right, guys, we're going to take 3 more questions. Going to be at Derby City Classic.
Obviously, yes.
All right, we got 2 more. Fire away, guys. Oh, beer or whiskey?
Beer, of course.
Beer. Is AJ Starboy the real deal Holyfield?
Lifting heavy, yes, baby.
Feder's been lifting.
If Skylar's watching, I'm lifting really heavy.
Skyler, captain.
I can barely hold my cue.
Your horse is going to be stiff. Who's your favorite players now?
Myself, and I.
Big fans from Vietnam. Appreciate all the Vietnamese.
There you go.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it, folks. Appreciate everyone tuning in, watching me trying to complete the drill. I did not complete the drill, although I was close a couple of times. I'm sure that I will complete it and record it, and we'll post it on my social media. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And get ready for Moscone Cup, because that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you soon.
Bye-bye.